Hello. Now, as you know, I do like talking about very expensive, very fast cars, but it's probably more important to tell you about cars that you might actually buy, certainly more useful. And I have good news. There's an important newcomer to the segment under 150,000 Rand, and it's called the Renault Sandero.
Even though it's the model below, the new Sandero borrows the advanced new 900cc engine from its Clio sibling.
Now, the reason I'm holding this water bottle is because I have to explain how small this engine is. It's 900 cc's or 0.9 of a litre. And if I poured water out of this 1 litre water bottle into the engine, I'd still have 100 mils left in here. But the thing is, if somebody told you were going to be driving a car with a 900cc 3-cylinder engine, you might think it will be about as slow as the response to Untitleded, but it isn't, because it has 66 kilowatts because of clever turbocharging technology, and what that translates into is 0 to 100 in 11 seconds and a top speed of 175 kilometers an hour. It also has an overboost function, so when you really put your foot flat, it gives the turbocharger a little bit of extra oomph and you get that little bit more speed to overtake. While you only get less than a litre at the front, you get much more than that at the back. In fact, at 292 litres, this is the biggest boot in its class. But because it's French, that's obviously 292 litres of wine, not of water.
It's the safest car in its class and comes in fighting two strong contenders from Honda and Volkswagen.
So at 133,000 Rand, the new Sandero is pretty much exactly priced along with the competition. For instance, the Honda Brio and the Volkswagen Polo Vivo. But while those cars have very, very little in the way of extras, this is an incredibly well-spec'd car. I've got electric windows all the way around the car. I've got a radio CD player which plays MP3s. It's got an aux jack and a USB port. I've got aircon as standard as well. Power steering, I've got ABS, EBD. It also has a drive mode called Eco. You hit a button over here and it forces the car to be as economical as possible, even if you aren't. And because of that, Renault claim that this car will do 5.2 litres to the 100, which is really very impressive indeed and extremely important in this day and age of expensive petrol. A standard feature that I have to show you in action though is the hill start assist, which prevents the car from rolling away when you're stopped on a hill. Hill start assist is actually a feature on a lot of cars these days, but not on very affordable cars like this one, and it works very simply. Basically, all I have to do is put the gear in, and now I'm waiting for the traffic light to turn green. I've got my foot on the clutch and my right foot on the brake. Now, normally, as I took my foot off the brake, I'd have to quickly move to the accelerator before the car rolled back. But with Hill Start Assist, it holds the brakes for you, meaning that you can pull away smoothly every time. So this is a really good car to go do your driver's license test in.
Whether it's a first set of wheels or doing duty as mom's taxi, the new Sandero introduces features to the budget class that were previously reserved for more upmarket cars. As a result, it offers great value for your hard-earned rands.